Educational purposes only. Let's make sure I put that on there. Okay, now I want to. I went and uploaded the video yesterday. Let's see, come on. And I have this image, but I think I might have got it too dark because I was trying to figure out what was in the light here. But you can clearly see there's a face of a god right there. And he's got this big crown on. But there's also what appears to be either a peacock or a dragon's head right there. It's really hard to say. I'm not sure if these are wings or what's going on. But anyway, what I want to bring your attention to is you see these white, like splatters or something. Plus, I think there's something else I think there's somebody right there. There is somebody right there. But I can't quite make it out, right? So, that's an interesting image as well. Oh, now that I just noticed that is so trippy. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is, we'll lower that one down. Now, what I was doing here is, the reason why I put for educational purposes only, because the Super Bowl commercials, right, are very interesting. They're all given symbology to what's being played out in I Pet Goat 2. And I want to show you here. It's so fascinating. Now, notice this is up in the sky. And I do believe that's Earth right there. So the gods are up in the sky and they're watching what's going on. Now, when I was going through here, at first, this guy right here, it's like he's been frozen and coming back to life. You know how they have that cryogenetic? So it's like he's coming out this cryogenetic, and he's ordering Popeyes. That's what it is, Popeye. Now, Popeye, remember, Pop's eye is right there, our mind's eye. Pop, Papa, Pope. It's where God resides. So Popeye. And the chicken, right? So the Popeye is showing like wings. It's so symbolic. The symbology of this is so fascinating. And of course, it's all about now that he's like in another time. So he wakes up into another timeline where all these drones are dropping all the food that he wants. He sits in a car, and the passenger seat in the car drives him around everywhere. So it's like he's into the future now. So interesting. It's like he was frozen in time. So it's like, if you look at us, it's like we're frozen in time, and now we're coming into this new reality. And I think it has to do so much with our body. But they're using the symbolism. Now, when you look at, this guy was saying yesterday on Facebook about, which I want to show you this part too, that come out. But he was showing how this is all like the football games and everything. There's like a big, like in the Romans, they have the big Colosseums and stuff like that, where they keep the people occupied. And then they're doing things behind the scenes. So in other words, you got the bad guys doing things behind the scenes while they're keeping the people busy, fighting over the games and everything like this. Well, there's a lot of symbolism in the number 13. And then yesterday I was looking up 13 in Greek. Is the 13th letter is nu, like N-U, nu. It's about frequency. Late gamma rays. like that. And then the sun, the last 3 or 4 days, has been shooting out all these major M flares and X flares like crazy. So check out Mr. MBB's channel, stuff like that. And then this right here is showing where Taylor Swift is a boy. She's not a female. She's a trans. And you can, they describe, and I guess she has not a, how do you say? I don't want to say a clone, because people automatically think it's. I don't know what people think, but it's. Well, if you look at Eve is a clone out of Adam, so it's kind of one of those things. Anyway, they're pretty much saying that there's two of them. One's a I think that's what they're saying. But anyway, he's a trans, right? So going on, and how everything is rigged, right? So this guy's talking about it, and let's see here. She was born on the 13th day, I think. So there's 13, and they're also near the end of the game. The 49ers, so 4 plus 9 is 13. This is the 58th Super Bowl, so 5 plus 8 is 13. She was born on the 13th day, and I don't know what his number, Kelsey's number is. I should see what that is. I wouldn't put it, but anyway, so they're putting out the symbolism of 13. Remember, like on Halloween, like Friday the 13th, is the black cat, that type of thing. And then, so I just wanted to show you that part. And then this one video, the spell is over. Welcome to the Great Awakening. This lady shows that the Witch of the East, which was, I think is the Smiths, the group, the singing group, the Smiths, the Queen is dead, that type of symbolism. But anyway, so let me turn up the volume here, and I want to show you something where they actually break her wand. It is such a trip. They did it at her funeral right here. You see this guy right here? So there's Charles. That is her wand, like, the witch's wand. And he's going to break it and lay it on top of her. So the spell is over. Interesting, right? So watch this. So he breaks her wand. So the spell is over. So this is so interesting, because if we look at, I think it's like the movies like Merlin, even Alice in Wonderland, where the darkness was over the land. Well, now it's being lifted off, right? So now it makes me wonder if Swift is representing the Witch of the East, or the Witch of the West. And I say that because during the awards ceremony, Celine Dion, how she was referred to as, the head witch or whatever. So when Taylor Swift went up to receive the award from Celine Dion, she didn't even look at her at all. She just turned her head, looking at somebody else from this side, and reached out and grabbed it from her. She didn't even look at her at all. And so there was symbolism in that as well. Now, let's see if there's anything else. What else did I want to say?
But it's coming from people that just look like me too. And some people who won't be the one to help you may not look like you. See, I all thinking it's about bloodlines. You need 12 tribes. But now, sometimes it could be about them blood types. I dropped a lot of blood crumbs in this video, baby. Y'all sit back and y'all ponder on all the things I'm talking about. Because time's just about up.
Final moments of the Queen's funeral. First time ever seen on TV. It's the breaking of the wand of office.
Get that? The breaking of the wand of office. Oh, interesting. I got my spear. What a coincidence. Okay, I just wanted to show that. I'll put the link of that in there in the description too, as well. Oh, and then this is the girl that was talking about the Super Bowl 58, the 13th meaning. I'll put her link in there too, because she talks about a lot of symbolism. Let's see here. She puts a lot. There is no coincidence. The Super Bowl 58, look out for this timeline. Time for the Light family to come together. Okay. Anyway, but what I was looking at here is what is appearing all of a sudden on my face. I'm telling you, these images are changing every day. Now, look at this guy right here. You can clearly see him. He looks like he's got this big crown on top of his head, and his face is right there. Of course, this looks like he's got a beard. And I was like thinking, oh my goodness. And then, I've been noticing and feeling my earlobe lately. And look at my earlobe, and then look at this line that comes down. Now, watch when I turn the image this way. What do you see? It's like whole nother being, like a skinny neck and an arm. But watch this. Now, I'm going to pull up the other image. This is what it looks like before this is just me taking a picture of myself during the day, right before I've done anything. Well, I've put highlight on it now, but I want to show you this white splatter that I'm seeing on the sides of my face right here. Do you see it? There's a face right here, and it's got like this, I don't know, something very fascinating. Do you see the face right there? Now look what's coming off it. It looks like antlers or something. And it's spreading like right there along my face as it's beaming off their face. I thought, isn't that a trip? I think there might be another face right there. But what I want to do is, while I got this like this, and of course, here's that, what I thought was a red dragon or is a peacock's head. I'm not quite sure yet. But I want to focus on this guy right here and try to pull as much as I can out on this whole, oh, interesting. This looks like a big eye. I wonder if I pull back all the way. Oh, interesting. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this looks like an eyeball. And then look at the white, the white outline. Now, I wonder if that white outline is like a side view of a camel, or isn't that wild? Or I wonder if there's something else that I can't see, but I notice I can see that right there that's spread out on my face, and this being right here. And I want to see who that being is, but I'm having a hard time. Maybe it's a side view of like if we follow the whiteness around and have, if you look at an animal on the side, this is what I was thinking. Maybe it's like a camel shape, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you guys, is this image right here of how it's unfolding on my face. It's like some type of spirit or something. Okay, I want to add shadow. I'm going to add shadow and see if shadow will help bring it out. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me turn it this way. Yeah, because that is so fascinating. Look at this. It's like antlers. It really does look like antlers. But anyway, so let's go back to iPet Goat 2. And you remember this part. This part is really quick. It goes really fast. It goes from the guy that's in the boat with the red hair and the white butterfly lands on his finger and the white butterfly turns into a flame, okay, or a vapor kind of like thing. Well, then this flash is really quick. Now see the frowny face? Now this is very interesting because I started seeing it on videos, Facebook, commercials. It's prime time, Amazon Prime TV commercials. So let's see if we can pull this up. Look at their faces. I was freaking out about this. I was like thinking, oh, remember, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago where they go smile now, frown later. And it's interesting because look at all the frowns that they did. And then in iPet Goat 2, it shows this, watch. And then it just slides back and then it goes right here. Now this symbol from right here to right there is a football. It's representing the Super Bowl. Okay, so now let's go to the Super Bowl. Try and make this really fast. Super Bowl. Come on. Super Bowl. Where is that? Award. Images. Yeah, this thing. You see this? So picture this is her head and this is her arm. Okay, so go back to iPet Goat 2. The football and the stand. Now, I started looking at her eyes because it looks like 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 23. But then I got to thinking, I wonder if this is representing a 1 and 3. I'm not sure, but it is just a trip. And so we have the anointing oil and we have this spiral up here, right? Now, when you go to these Super Bowl commercials, so it shows this one about Popeyes. Then you got the next commercial, Mr. T for Skechers. And Mr. T's upset because there's no T in Skechers. When you look at Skechers, it's like drawing, sketching, drawing. And the T is the T stand that you put the drawing on. So interesting. Okay. And then the next one, I guess, is so slip-ins, hands-free slip-ins. Then the next is the Roman. I think this is what is it? They're bringing it to Athena, right? So check out what's on his chest. There's a lion, right? Yeah, a lion. There's a dragon and a dragon. Remember the two brothers, the two dragons, the red dragon and the green dragon. I bet you that's what they're representing. Okay, so they both got them on, and they've got, the redness on. And they're talking about Oreo cookies.
Can we help you?
I have a delivery for Athena.
Have a delivery for Athena. Now, they're Oreo cookies. Oreo. Trojan horse, Oreo. So I was looking at this thinking, I wonder if this is representing our right eye, Ray, because Ray is the sacred golden sun. And then you have the left eye. So I'm thinking the sacred golden sun is what they're representing. Then black and white. Then it's Roman armor. And then it says, welcome to Troy, right? Remember, the T is the sun tower. It's the 19th letter. It's like our temple. You take our head. Let's see here. You got our head, and here's our temple mind, and it goes down your spine. And then you have the ultraviolet lights going up the, like red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. But if you're doing the pole shift, the red, orange, and yellow is going to be flipped up here on top. Okay, so, and then they're also showing, the Trojan horse. I wonder if you can see the horse. Oh, sorry. Wasn't even looking at it. And then now they show this coming down, still with the Oreos, right? And then it shows a Kardashian, and up here is where the gods are up here watching. So she's in the office, and now we have the gods watching down, and they're all eating Oreos. Very interesting, right? So it's like a Colosseum, a Roman Colosseum thing that's being played out. Okay, let's quickly hurry. Oh, I'm at 23 minutes. But anyway, this is called Super Bowl commercials. I haven't really understood this Reese's.
Sally, your uncle and I miss you.
Your gym membership expired.
Reese's or recess or reset. I bet you it's reset. Because all these people start going crazy. They start flipping over, and they start landing on the grandma starts flipping herself on the table. The dog's doing a hoop. He's doing weird stuff. The whole scene is chaotic, is what's happening here. And then they have these two grandmas that have these, all of a sudden, these superpowers going after a bag of chips of something flaming, fiery hot. Oh, what is the name of it? Doritos. Oh, yeah, Doritos Dinah something. What is it? Let's go back. He grabs the last bag of Dinah something. And these two sisters. Oh, here we go. Let me shut the volume off. Nope. Okay, door. The door. Dory, twos. The door twos. The door two. Dinah. It's kind of like saying dinosaur. Dynamita. Something about fiery, hot, and lime. Interesting. I know there's more symbolism into that. And then they have T-Mobile. Interesting about T. You've got the T. Magenta status. That is interesting because it's like purple, right? Purple and pink, I think, mixed together. That's interesting. Magneta. There's something in that. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm reaching, but there is so much going on in these commercials. Oh, and this cat, Mayo. Oh, that's what it is. Hellmann's. Hellmann's. Since 1913. Hellmann's. Or helmet. Or maybe some of the people are going to hell. Who knows? And then they got the M&Ms. The diamond M&Ms. And then, oh, this is interesting too, because this is like some type of Priceline, I think. Booking company. Some type of booking company, and it shows Tina Fey. Well, it shows that she can be many different people in many different places while she's booking. And so she has people acting like her, going to all these different places. Even this girl, whoever she is, which is not Tina Fey. And then Glenn Close. This is Glenn Close right there. It's very interesting. And then this one is about a doctor. It's so interesting. Yeah, for a drumstick. All over a drumstick. Interesting. This one's Pringles, right? This one is her doing Mountain Dew. This one with the saucer disc up in the sky. Where was it? Hello down there. They're trying to communicate. And then it shows these two children playing against these two adults. And it's so interesting over tennis. And then this is a lime and a lemon, and it's a new drink called Starry. You know, they used to have a drink called 7-Up with lemon and lime in it. Now 7-Up is so interesting. If you look at 7-Up, it's like the 7 ultraviolet sticks going up. now they've got starry, so it means at the top. And then in this clip, you got Jennifer Austin and friends who doesn't recognize Ross at all when Ross goes up and hugs her. He's like, hey, and she's like, hey, get away. Who are you? And he's trying to explain, you know, we worked together for, I think he said 10 or 11 years. And she goes, oh, whatever. She totally doesn't even recognize who he is. And I think, you know how they say we have alternate realities? Oh, I got to hurry up and make this fast. But anyway, check out this video. And I just want to, you know, show you guys the symbology of what is playing out, because look how fast these images are coming on my face. So there's something happening here. And I think this is so fascinating. And I just wanted to share. Thanks for listening.